Hey yo, what's going on with those viewers of the tube? Tyler here of Chico Crypto, coming to you not live, not in the studio, but out in nature, aka my backyard, for a candid video once again, because the markets have went down, baby. Down. Yeah, you guys, Bitcoin is crashing, you know. 24 hours ago, we were above 39,000. As of right now, we're down to the low 37K level, just above it, and Bitcoin isn't looking good. And guess who called it once again? Yes, yesterday I made a video saying, warning, there's gonna be another Bitcoin crash, but this is good news. So, why is it good news that we're crashing, you guys? Well, in that video yesterday, and if you haven't watched that, it's in the tag above, I recommend you watch it. This crash, this bear cycle is looking very, very, very similar to the one that happened in July of 2021, that just, last year. We really went down over about three and a half months. Bears took over, and the feelings in the markets were extremely bearish. People thought it was over, but I was saying that was one of the biggest bear traps of, this cycle. Well, we're going through another bear trap, in my opinion, for this cycle. So what's, the price? What could happen to the price in the next, week or so? Because I said something big is gonna happen in the next week. Uh-oh, clickbait titles. People are gonna be like, oh, you clickbaiter. I get so many people saying that. You gotta play the game. So it is possible, I said, that we could go down between 30 to 32K, the bottoms, the lows, by February 12th. Because that would be the same amount of days that the July bear cycle happened. And the same percentage decrease. And I've always said this is one thing I've said throughout the years of doing this channel. The more things change, the more they stay the freaking same, you guys. So, of course, just cycles and things like that could be a reason for the Bitcoin crash. Wait, before we get into that though, I want to talk about another person, Clemente. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Hopefully I'm saying it right. If Will watches my channel, correct me. But he actually said something similar to me. He said he wants to see a retest of the lows before, 30K, 32K, before getting back above 40K. So again, you guys, let's talk about the reason for this besides just, cycles and predictions. Well, leverage, you guys. Leverage has a lot to do with the markets right now. Money is made by some of these centralized exchanges and the whales by leverage trading. So there's not a lot of money to be made shorting right now. No one's shorting Bitcoin right now. There are some. And there is some shorts that were set up, but if you look at BYBT data, any, pump up we get, there hasn't been much liquidation. Most money is being liquidated through longs. So as of right now, people got a little bit too bullish over the past, week or so, and they decided, all right, let's liquidate. I think we got it close to 100 million liquidated longs just with this dip, you guys. So again, leverage is the reason, and money is being made through liquidating longs right now compared with shorts. So they're gonna keep doing this with any movement up, but we hope to see higher highs regarding that. The next thing I want to talk about, the next reason for this dump, is the infamous Michael Saylor dump. I've actually made a video on that as well. If you want to check that out, it's up in the description, the tag above. I've made this in the past, you guys. So whenever Michael Saylor buys, it actually dumps the Bitcoin price. It's happened on many occasions. He buys, we dump. The overall uptrend on his, or the overall trend on his buys is he is up, so Bitcoin has increased with each buy long term, but in the short term time frame, it dumps, you guys, and it dumps pretty freaking hard right after his buys within 1 to 2 days. I think it's over about 90% of his trades. You know, immediately after a day or two, Bitcoin does have a down, down, down. So that's one of the reasons, you guys, is Michael Saylor, you know, of course, buying Bitcoin decides to take a little dipperooski. That happens so many times. But another reason is the stock market, those stonks. So stonks opened down today. Some of them are kind of recovering, but stocks opened pretty significantly down. The Dow Jones was down, NASDAQ was down, and S&P was down, but S&P, I think, as of right now, is up. So that is another reason, you know, of course, Bitcoin and crypto assets are following the stock market to a T. As unfortunate as that is, you guys, that is the case, you know. So if we're going to have a bad stonk day, of course, Bitcoin is going to fall down too. So the next thing I really want to talk about is altcoins. So I've actually have a great altcoin video coming tomorrow. 2 altcoins who I think are going to have some serious reversals here soon. Of course, you know, if in the next week we dump pretty hard, no altcoins are going to. But overall, I am bullish. I think we are going to go on another bullish run for 2022. I don't think the Fed's going to get too, you know, hawkish, whatever, and kill these markets. It's like I've said, it's an election cycle, so we do have reason to believe that Bitcoin is going to run as well as traditional markets, which means altcoins will run too. So I made a video last week going over some altcoins, one that isn't out yet, of course, Andre Cronje's Solidly, but one that is, you know, trading. It was Synthetics, and it had fallen, you know, down to off the top 100. As of right now, Synthetics is performing excellent. I think it's ranked 86 right now. Talk about that in tomorrow's video. But I also talk about 2 other altcoins like Synthetics that I think are going to have extremely, I'm talking extremely good runs in the coming weeks to months. They are undervalued, you guys. So tune in for that video. It's going to be excellent. But I do want to leave you guys, you know, with one altcoin that I think is pretty undervalued. It has fallen out of the top 100, and I do think it deserves to be in the top 100, and that is Pocket Network, POKT. So as of right now, Pocket can only be bought on centralized exchanges. There's a few trading it right now. I think Gate.io, a few others. But Pocket is going to be massive. It is a middleware solution, kind of like Chainlink, that is helping RPC calls, so remote procedure. So basically how, you know, applications connect to the blockchain. In the past, for, you know, a majority of applications, dApps, as of right now, they use centralized services to connect to the blockchain. A majority of them are using a service called Infura, if they're on Ethereum. And that is from Consensus, and it is totally centralized, you guys. Infura has gone down. It went down, like the thing didn't work. And almost all dApps, and even Explorers ceased to work when it went down. So having a central choke point, a central place of failure, isn't good. So as of right now, a lot of dApps applications, Explorers, wallets across the board are switching over to Pocket or putting it in their arsenal just in case, you know, Infura goes down, because Pocket has continuous uptime, you guys. And Pocket has some pretty big things coming for it. So you can run a Pocket node, you know, be one of the people who help, you know, the RPC calls get put out for applications, relay those to the applications. And as of right now, to become a node, you actually have to stake Pocket. And I think the requirement is about 15,000 POKT. That's just above $15,000 right now. That's pretty significant, but not terrible compared with, you know, Ethereum or something like that. But you are making, through POKT staking, I think between $150 to $200 a day. Per day, you guys. So I mean, you could literally make up, you know, the stake. Of course, you're just staking it, you're not spending it. Your stake within a couple months, 3 months, you could be, you know, boom, you paid for that node. So you guys, Pocket's amazing. in my opinion, you guys, we are going to have a pretty volatile set coming up here shortly. Very volatile next couple of weeks, maybe just a week, because February 12th, that would be the exact time for the same July cycle. And Bitcoin could go to those lows. It's not only me thinking it, it's Will Clement who's thinking, uh-oh, going down, you guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. Remember, the Bitcoin crash isn't a bad thing, and tune in for that altcoin video tomorrow. It's going to be excellent, you guys. Cheers. I'll see you next time.